Welcome back to the stream, Crimson. I am getting the game started up and everything. Just making sure all my settings are still correct. Okay. Boop. And boop. All right. Let's finish this thing. Also, I looked at the guide that I have and verified that I have not, in fact, missed out on a cheat well. I just have to backtrack to it. So the game's pushing me to go to Dragon Rock, or wait, hold on. The game is pushing me to go. Where am I currently? I don't even know where I am currently.
General Scales cannot harm any dinosaurs ever again. You stopped his evil mutant army plan.
Ah, okay.
The final spell zone, Fox. You need to get it back to the ocean force point as quickly as possible. With this seal closed, Dinosaur Planet will be saved. Pepper out.
Right, so I've got a few different places to go first. I want to see if I can pick up the things I... First off, turning on my turbo again, because of course I would. I want to see if I can find other things I'm missing. I feel like I could probably have, for example, more energy, like for the staff. Oh. Yeah, I probably shot that a little too soon. So who's piloting these ships? Like, are these shark claw ships that are shooting at me, or... I guess I'm just not sure about that. Okay, so instead of going to the Ocean Force Point Temple, I'm going to make a trip to the Volcano Force Point Temple and grab the cheat token there. I'm trying to decide if I want to go to the other environments that I have potentially stuff to get from there. Like, for example, I forget what it was called. The Walled City. There we go. The Walled City. There's stuff there that I'm missing, as an example. So I wonder if maybe it would be worth it to go ahead and do that. Okay, we're going towards the temple. So it's quite the little trek I'm making, and then I'm gonna have to go in a completely different direction. Sharp claw ships. Oh yeah, I know that feel when you're using a stream as like a podcast to listen to while cleaning. Do it all the time. I feel like that's the sort of thing that, like, if this game had a bit more time in the oven, so to speak, they probably would have clarified that, you know? All this dramatic music, and you don't even see the barrels until you get around that corner. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this game is small enough in area overall that I don't mind doing this kind of trek too much. Because it's like, you know, I started in orbit. We're less than 11, we're about 11 minutes into the stream itself, the first several minutes of which was just the starting screen and music. Like, it took no time at all to get here. Well. I was about to say, why are those blank? Okay, and then if I were to go up here, whoop, off for this StarFox Command mission. Is StarFox Command mission a different thing from StarFox Command, or are you asking specifically about the missions in StarFox Command? The StarFox Command's gameplay, other than like how it controls, obviously, is basically just it's basically StarFox 2, but with more maps. Which, you know, at the time that Command came out is not a comparison we were able to make, but, or unless you played the leaked version or of StarFox 2 that was floating around, I guess. Command in general, very half-baked. The story was not good. Command was just a mess in so many ways. I feel like I'm missing something here. Mega Man Command mission. Gotcha. Yeah, StarFox Command is like... Gameplay wise, it just depends on if you are okay with trying to think. Just like the story in StarFox Command is not good. And they really should have perhaps gotten someone else to. There were one or two happy endings for Fox in there. There was one happy ending that involved Fox and Crystal having a kid who went on to form a new Star Fox team and all that. It's just, it's like any other branching path storyline game where like any other branching story path game, that aim, like, okay, a game like that can work, but you have to put a lot of consideration into it, and I'm cautious about what I say because I know that there are other examples of games that are a bit better about like implementing a branching storyline in a more natural way that I haven't played. In general, a story that is reactive to player inputs, that isn't just like progress versus not progress, right? If that makes sense. Um, StarFox Command is barely better written than something like Shadow the Hedgehog, and that's really the problem. That is the harshest thing I think I could say about that game. I don't think it's quite as bad, just because I think maybe it's a case of that game benefiting from not having voice acting, right? But barely better than Shadow the Hedgehog is. There's some very mean things I could say related to that analogy. Oh, that's right. I have to run up this again, but go the other direction. My mind was going to something related to the Special Olympics, and then I was like, maybe I shouldn't say a thing that would have Arnold Schwarzenegger blasting me publicly on social media, you know? Like, oh, don't go there. You know what's kind of fucked up? Of the Sonic games from like the Dreamcast, PS2, GameCube era, Shadow the Hedgehog has the best rail grinding. And I'm not even joking. I do think that game does genuinely have some pretty cool and good levels, but it also has some of the worst 3D platformer levels I've ever played. It's like an entire game of Team Chaotix missions from Sonic Heroes, and sometimes it works really well, and sometimes it really doesn't work. Oftentimes it really doesn't work. I don't know. I would say Shadow the Hedgehog as a game is probably like a 6 out of 10. Maybe if you're fine with the way it controls and such, I could maybe see an argument for a 7 out of 10 if you just ignore the story. Yeah. But it's also been literally many years since I played Shadow the Hedgehog, so I might be looking back at it with through the lens of I was a child who didn't know how to critically assess when I was playing a bad game. But yeah, the rail grinding in that game is unironically like actually okay. Like I have horrifying memories of like Sonic Heroes rail grinding, and there are like multiple stages in that game that are either like entirely based on rail grinding, or are at least a significant chunk of it is rail grinding. And I've died to the wonky, weird rail grinding in that game so many times, or at least enough times that I have memories of it. And I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. Whereas in Shadow, it's like, I've never had a problem. I don't know why I'm doing this. Am I maybe hoping one of these has scarabs in it? I don't know. Alright. One thing I want to do... I want to see what rewards I'll be missing out on by not going to the walled city. $114. Yeah, the guide for the Nintendo Power Guide for StarFox Adventures is really weird. it's structured where like you go to, it shows you everything from on Dinosaur Planet all in order, and like separates anything that you would have to get in the R-Wing for from that. And it's really weird. So like you have like the entire string of things on Dinosaur Planet, and then after all the Dinosaur Planet things, which will have say things like, so the way it'll be structured, it'll be like you save the gatekeeper or get the gatekeeper to help you or whatever, and then it'll be like, turn to this page farther ahead to see the section for this. This is kind of weird. Let's see. Oh. Okay. I feel better now. I was misreading the whole thing. Yeah. So you go back to the walled city. I'm going to be going back to the walled city like immediately after placing the spellstone. So we're good. Oh, okay. No, I want to go this way. I'm guessing this is like this for load time reasons, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Shadow the Hedgehog is... They gave Shadow the Hedgehog guns and were unironic about it. I'm like, isn't this cool? And it's like, when I was like a preteen, I was like, oh, that's so cool. And now I'm like, wow, being a kid's wild. You see Shadow the Hedgehog like cocking a gun, making go, and you're like, oh, while some hard rock plays in the background. Also, I can't really say much because, like, I'd still say that All of Me is a fun song to listen to. But I also am the sort of person who likes hard rock and heavy metal music anyway, so I probably liked it from the Sonic games, now that I think about it. And then my dad was like, here, this will get it out of your system, and gave me an Iron Maiden CD, and I was like, good job, Dad. And the swearing! That's right, there was a joke on the forums. I still occasionally pop in, but I used to like post frequently on like GameFAQs forums. And I remember there was one particular thread that was like, there's one particular thread that was like, I kind of think that the rating of the game depends on how often you die. So around the time the ESRB had just made the E10 plus rating, and Shadow the Hedgehog got an E10 plus instead of a T rating, which I think is actually stupid. Like, I've never played a game that wanted a T rating harder in my life. But that's beside the point. But one person was like, yeah, I always thought that the rating of the game actually just depended on how often you die, because he swears every time you die. He says, damn. And that famous emphasis, where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? And then you got the just absolute cringe lines like, it is just like taking candy from a baby, which is just fine by me. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Who wrote this bullshit? It's like, it lives in this strange world where you're just not sure how serious they were or if they were being tongue-in-cheek, because there's like an earnestness to the delivery and all that, and it's just like, I can't tell, I can't read you.
With the help of your little friend, you should be able to find them.
What? I think he's talking about the gold bars, which we found a while ago. Damn, dude. I think bro needs to get some help here for that memory issue. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, I feel like there's an argument that, yeah, thanks Fox Legends. I'll be finishing the game today almost certainly. I cannot tell what I'm supposed to be doing with this or why I have the ability to shoot cannonballs. All right, so there's obviously that. You know what? I don't feel like finding out later that I'm missing something, so I'm just gonna pull out my book. 60 something. I feel like there is definitely something I'm missing here. Aha! There is. Large rock on the left. That's a large rock. I think you're talking about that one, though. Does it actually hit that one? Nope. It's probably 3/4. Hey, there we go. Appreciate it. I think that's it, right? Shouldn't be anything else. Man, gotta love these early GameCube games and how much effort they really put into nailing the water. Yep, there it is. And there's another token well. Yeah. Okay. Token well. If I'm paying attention to the map properly. Is it under this? I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on. You have a lot of destruction. If you train the cannon on the rock wall under the walkway that leads to the Lightfoot village, you'll blow open the entrance to a cave. Inside the cave, you'll find a token well. Okay. So it's here. And then I know there's another token inside the Force Point Temple, but like this area I need to hit with the cannon. How am I supposed to figure that out? I have the Nintendo Power Guide. A little more than that. A little more than that. 3/4? A little less than 3/4, about 2/3. Obviously. I think that is actually kind of stupid. I didn't see any indications that this was there to be blown up. I literally only know this is here because of the guide. I don't think I've ever gotten this cheat token. And now I need to go over this way. All right, let's get this show on the road. I'm also assuming that they didn't lock this cheat token up somewhere inaccessible. Oh, let's see. Probably just up here. Climb the ladders. Jeez. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of things. Let's see. That's the walled city. There we go. And okay. So I'm gonna see a portal door then. That's what I was after. Like some hint of what to look for. Because the Volcano Force Point Temple cheat well is like, I guess if you paid close attention to the map you could spot it, but like that was The one I just did was like, wow, I would never find that if I was just left on my own to look for it in the game.
Stay.
So it's gonna be... Nope. Opposites.
There's something near. Stay.
So... Duh. Duh. One over to the left. And there. Then to the corner. And then two over. And then opposite end. Oh, wait, nope. Then one over. Then opposite end. Got it. Man, that... Something about my sense of direction just gets utterly thrown off by that. Hey, portal door. All right.
Throw me 20 scarabs, and I'll give you a cheat token.
And that should be the last cheat token. Cool. Ah. And then if I want to go over here, I don't have to redo the puzzle, I think, so I should just be able to swim over. I wonder if they originally intended for, like, every spellstone to have its own temple, instead of the going to each temple twice that they do. Like, each one has its own force point. Did I just mess up? Okay, no, I remember. Because this is the weird one where there's like a teleporter for some reason in the middle of the temple. Okay. Last time I did this, I just had to use the thing right at the beginning, I think. Oh no. I have to redo a puzzle? Is that what's going on? I'd really rather not do that. Okay, that doesn't open. Am I just gonna have to redo this entire area? Because that doesn't sound very fun. Boop. Sploosh. Now I'm thinking of the Wind Waker splish. Let's see if I can do that better. Splish. Nah, not quite. I'm a little off. Splish and kaboom. Okay. So we do have something a little different here. Also appreciate them adding his ability to move them sideways. Genuinely thought he would not be able to make that. Phenomenal. No ability to do anything in the water. You're just a sitting duck. They just come at you and there's nothing you can do about it. Wait. That's not right, is it? I feel like I'm definitely missing something right now. Do I need to go around? Am I missing the thing that raises the water levels? It's kind of crazy how far Fox sinks into the water when he does that. Okay, no, this does not open. I feel like I'm missing something fairly obvious. Really? You know what? He really does just start to sink like a stone, doesn't he? I think we're too low for that. Yeah. So that's not it. And grab this. Oh. I don't remember any other time in the game where a switch like this has been hidden under a box. Like, okay, game. And that should be the water level, right? Yeah. He was too far away and he couldn't hit me. That's funny. Ooh. Now this ought to be interesting. So it's a remix of the puzzles. Oh no. I'm gonna have to put them out in order, aren't I? Or rather, I have to put them out according to which one goes to the correct area. Okay. Really? Okay, this is kind of bullshit. I'm better off waiting until there. Okay. What? That should get it? Yes, okay. And then I just need to go over to this side for the red one. I have over a minute to do it. I don't think I got it. Oh! Oh, I got it. I just got it. Oh, joy, a block puzzle. Let's see here. So I wanted to eventually end up here. What's the easiest way for that to happen? I think I see it. Before as long as you picked the right starting spot, you just made a full rotation around it and firing once at each corner. Okay. Okay, so I had that wrong. Got it. Then here. So if it hits the sides, then it doesn't count. For some reason. It's just the same solution again. Motherfucker. And now I knock it in. Ugh. Groan. And we are up there. I still have 10 of these guys, so no use for them. Stop making annoying twirling sounds, please. Sure. Okay. That should do it. I feel like they probably wanted to do more Force Point temples, but then decided that they'd instead remix these two just to really cut down on the stuff they had to make. Because like the Microsoft acquisition of Rare was announced the day after this released, so okay.
Yeah! We did it, Fox!
Guys, are you seeing this? Mission complete. What's going on? We've placed all the spell stones.
There must be more to it, Fox. Since you left Walled City, I've been studying your mission, and I've noticed there's something hidden at the top of that huge temple. It looks like a Krazoa shrine entrance.
Oh yeah, I could have told you that.
Oh, come on. Let's get back to the Hollow.
Okay. Yeah, that's the temple. So, Pepe's Dinosaur Planet map.
Pepe here. I'll display. I hope.
Got it. Like there was anywhere else we were gonna go. Okay, so now it's just, I'm going to stop, in Thorntail Hollow, I'm going to stop to place the cheat tokens, because that is all of the cheat tokens in the game, I'm pretty sure. Okay. It's funny, there's like a, I'd say there's probably like a 15 or so second YouTube delay going on right now. And I do sometimes have a very bad short-term memory. So I'm like reading some of the YouTube chat and I'm like, I think I know what that was responding to. Yeah, it's really weird, like, man, if I think about facial expressions in the Star Fox games, Star Fox Assault is kind of, outside of the pre-rendered animation, Star Fox Assault is, like, no changes in facial expressions at all. Because it's all, like, mocapped, so it's just, like, people moving in their fursuits, but their faces don't move much. Ooh. All right, that'll do. I'm just gonna zoom on past these guys. Alright, I have no more use for scarabs at all in this game, which is wild. It's quiet. Too quiet. I know you're talking about a scene from Assault and not 64, but
Fox, something is not right. The walled city has not yet returned.
I will say sometimes it works to that
My
game's
husband is still
advantage.
stuck up there. Did return all of the spell stones.
Like
course.
when Fox is like stone cold,
The spirits.
like,
They must have something to do
oh, I'm
with it.
surrounded.
You're right.
Can you
All the spirits
send me some
that
backup,
cannot be
please?
channeled back into the planet.
Your boss said to return to the walled city. There must be a shrine we've yet to find.
Okay. Something, return to the walled city. I don't know why they said to return to the walled city. I'm just like, I'll go where I was asked to go. Man, it's fucked up that there are just 2 of those portals here. I don't... It's an eyesore. Didn't know that when I signed up to play this rendition of Dinosaur Planet that I was signing up for that kind of sore. Gamewell Maze. Man, I have 2 conflicting ideas in my head when I go to this place, the maze. On the one hand, like, I don't like going through it multiple times. But on the other, it's like, I think it was just here. Yeah. On the other, I don't like having the cheat tokens taking up space in my inventory, because it's like every individual cheat token is its own spot. So you'd have like 6 or 7 just in your inventory that you have to scroll through anytime you want to like hand an NPC an item. I think it was this way. That's how I know I've done this too many times, when I can go through a 3D maze in a game like this and just keep going and find my way through with like no wrong turns. Oh, message from his dad. That was nice. Cheat activated. Doesn't say what cheat. Sorrow ahead. Close friend does not have much time left. It'll be hard to accept, but you will grow. I think that means that you're not going to have Tricky around for much longer, which is... That's like the only interpretation I have for that, actually. Knowing where this game goes. And like, you know, I'm not one of the people that this applies to, but like, I think most people were actually pretty happy when you were done with Tricky. I don't know. Goes back to what I said about people overstating how annoying helpers in games like this are. Let's go ahead and drop a save.
General
88%. All right, the walled city.
Hurry, Fox! There must be another Krasoa shrine hidden within the walled city. When you land, go directly to the King Earthwalker. He should be able to tell you where to start looking. Peppy out!
Fly through 7 gold rings to open the gatekeeper's force field.
So many unshown things in this that are just like, wait, there are force fields? I don't think it's even explained in the manual. In fact, I think I actually have the game manual that came with my copy of StarFox Adventures. Missed one.
It did it, Fox! The force field is down! It's safe for you to land! Slippy out!
Okay. I still don't understand why they used the Meteo theme of all things. I guess it does fit the space sections because the space sections basically are all versions of Meteo to some extent, right? But like, they also use it in the sections in Dragon Rock where you're shooting. It's like, why are you doing it that way? I'm not gonna lie, these guys on the sides look more regal than the King Earthwalker does.
Fox, on behalf
I didn't see his
of
jewels
Dinosaur
from the
Planet,
on his
thank you for returning the
frills
spell
from
stones to their rightful place.
down below.
For what good it did? If you didn't notice, you're still stuck up here in this floating rock.
By removing the spell stones, Scales caused our planet to tear apart. Returning the stones has stopped the flow of magic energy, but only by the power of the Krazoa spirits will the floating lands return.
Seems like we both have our reasons for finding the last of the spirits. The Queen said I could find one here in the city. So where is it?
The spirit will be revealed once both the Sun and Moon stones are returned to the temple.
Okay. I do miss the red eyes. I loved fighting the red eyes here as a kid. It was my favorite thing about these places. Oh boy, block pushing puzzles. And it looks like this one. Oh, I see. Oh. Ooh. Am I able to do this number? Let me think about this for a moment here. This is a little more complicated than I thought it would be. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. That goes there. This goes like this. And then like that. This pushes into it. And then down. Boom. The puzzles, they're getting harder. Okay. So I'll need put the sunstone there, I guess. Maybe there's like a it's nighttime, so you can't access this sort of deal coming up or going on. If that is what's going on, I'm going to be a little upset.
Your goal may seem close, but the answer is not always so clear.
Wow.
Study the blocks carefully. Remember, the sun and moon should never meet.
Yeah? It's not at all cryptic.
walls fade, time is your only enemy.
Why are they always so cryptic? Ooh, boy, another block pushing puzzle. All right. So right away. Let's see, if I push this one into there, I can push this one down and get this one. That leaves these two. Okay, I think I got this. So I want that. There. And then I want this one. This is the one I'm having trouble with right now. Here, let's do this and just reset the whole thing. It seems like... Push that there. Okay, I think I got it. I'm probably not thinking the full thing through. In fact, I know I'm not thinking the full thing through. But I am trying. There we go. That there. 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 And there we go. One thing I'm going through right now is I can't quite tell if this is supposed to be evening or morning still. Alright, we've solved the block pushing puzzles, so what gives here? Nope, that's not it.
Hi, Fox. It's Slippy. Seems like you need some help. Come back.
Okay. So it's the I've solved the block puzzles, now I'm not sure what to do about the actual stones. Or how to get the actual stones, rather. I'm reminded right now that I was probably not a smart enough kid, or at least not a diligent enough kid, to have played this without a guide when I was growing up.
The spirit will be revealed once both the sun and moonstones. The spirit will be revealed.
Okay, but oh my god.
The Earthwalker you saved was a great friend. Thank you, Fox.
Soon our tribe can return to the city.
Okay. But like...
Where the walls fade, time is your only enemy.
very clearly missing something. When the walls fade, time is your only enemy. Like, okay. Typically implies something is timed. Let's see. What? Okay, I was at least correct about needing to wait until nighttime. Okay, what am I about to activate here? Nice. Let's see, what were my hints? Okay. Yeah, I tried to rush that, and then it didn't pay off. Got it. So, wait for the close one to me to go down. Got it. That's definitely for Groundquake. Wow, I really don't remember this at all. Oh my god. I'm surprised I made that, honestly. They give you plenty of time, at least. Timing. Okay, Moonstone, got it. Oh. That didn't matter. No tricky required. let's see. So I'm assuming it's going to be a very similar set of things to do at the Sun Temple then. I will admit, I do think that the Walled City is more interesting for having these here. I do still feel like its section when you get the Spellstone is still too short, but... You know what it actually makes me think of is how this game was made by the same company that made Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Tooie's levels are gigantic. And now we wait for the daytime. Day-night cycles. Tie something happening in the game to those day-night cycles. Don't include a Song of Time equivalent. Or would it be Song of Time? Yeah. SMH, no control over day-night cycles in my action-adventure game with day-night cycles. Gosh. And now I wait. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh. Man, I didn't know the night lasted so long in this game. There we go. Okay. Let's see what this place has for me. I already hate it. I hear more bats. What? Oh. Turbo is still being held down. My bad. Do any of these other ones have marks? Okay, moon. So the moon needs to go there. Sun needs to go here. Got it. Okay. Start with that. You know, I do feel like a lot of the puzzles in this game do feel like they come down to just interact with things until you interact with the right thing. Sometimes they're well telegraphed and sometimes they're not. I don't know. This one, there weren't really any other options, so I guess I'd it's fine. But I don't know. Oh Lord, what am I about to start doing? So that's green, indicating that I'm probably going to need to shoot it. Alright, looks like I'm going to be activating... Oh, hello.
Flame.
This might be one of the last things I need Tricky for in the entire game. Alright. Kind of them to include the mushrooms. And let's just get that out. Alright, hopefully me going ahead and doing that doesn't screw me over in any way. Okay, so it's a bunch of switches that I'm gonna have to hit. It looks like. And maybe hitting the switches... Oh, it causes the walls to disappear. Got it. Okay, good to know this was, in fact, a waste of time to do. Okay. Oh, getting Tricky to do that wasn't a waste of time, though. Easy. Ooh. Oop. I'm guessing it's gonna be that one first. Nope. It's gonna be that one first, so it's gonna go that, then that, then that, I think. I missed! Too early and too late, twice in a row. There we go. Sunstone. Place it underneath the temple to reveal the Krazoa Shrine. Okay. And back we go. I'm just gonna leave him. He'll catch up eventually. Okay, that leaves the Krazoa Shrine. And then I return things to Krazoa Temple, and that's the end of the game. Which is totally going to be a big, epic battle with General Scales. Totally. you know what this game's about, you know that you know that ain't happening.
The spirit will be revealed once both the sun and moonstones are returned to the temple.
Did I run past the place I'm supposed to be entering? I did. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. Oops. Wait. I didn't at first, but then I did on the way around. Oops. God damn it. I'm in need of a savory snack. I'll put it that way. Alright, Sunstone. Okay. We've got one last Krazoa Spirit test. Wait. I need to go around. Oh, it doesn't matter which side I go around. Oops. Let's see. I think this doesn't matter, because it's... like, stairs are on the opposite end of the temple either way. Yeah. I wonder if whenever the red eyes are here, I wonder if you choose to do the sun side or the moon side for those things. I wonder if which one of those you do first has like the permanent impact on your game, in the sense that like there's a little block sticking out that blocks you from going a particular direction. It's not like important at all, but it is a curiosity. Ah, another one of these, huh? I don't understand the point of... I almost don't understand the point of the flamethrowers, because it's like... they don't really impact my decision making or anything like that when I'm going through here. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I'm full health. I literally take like maybe half to a quarter HP from that. So like, does it really matter? I'm going to get over here and see if I can see what's going on, but like, this isn't controlled by the same button, is it? No, it is not. I do not like this springy spring back to the center thing that the targeting does in this game. Okay. Well, shit. Alright, let's hope I don't fail this a million times. Test 5, the test of knowledge. Match the items with the levels. If you succeed, I will become yours to return to the Grizoa Palace. Okay. So I've got a minute to figure all this stuff out. This is the moon seed. That's for cloud runners. This is a space rock. It goes in space. Okay, so that indicates I got this wrong. I don't think I have enough time for this. Surprised I got that one, to be honest. This goes here. Nope. Great, now I gotta go through all that again. At the least, I think the layout stays the same. So like part of it was the layout and kind of trying to recognize like what thing goes to what. And some of the items here, honestly, I still don't even know what they are. Like I was able to recognize the tooth and the rock and the horn, but I appreciate that rolling puts out fires. That's a cool touch. Fuck. It was a little tricky. It's not that tricky, it's just a matter of like, do I recognize the thing that goes in each particular spot? Can I, it's a test of like, do I recognize the item? Do I recognize the image used to represent a location? And do I recognize the location it represents? Right? So like, this is not a moon seed. Don't really know where it goes. Okay. This, I know goes over here. I know where the moon seed goes. Okay, 3 items left. No, not there. This one, I think, goes to here. It's for the cloud runners. 2 items left. This is the tooth. That goes over here, and then the last item goes in the other place. I think I made it. Barely. Whew. That one's Gotta use your noggin a little bit on that one and think about it. It's like some of those items, even after this, I still don't recognize, like the Lightfoot Village item.
This is it, Tricky. It's time to say goodbye.
I know you're right, Fox. It's just...
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna miss you too. Without your help, this mission would have failed. So I've got something for you. Prince Tricky, Earthwalker, you are now an honorary member of the StarFox team.
Dad, did you hear that? Me, a member of StarFox.
Sweet little gesture from Fox, but
I get my own spaceship?
I'll come and visit you soon.
Just don't make it too long, okay? Let's play.
and then he just follows me anyway. Okay. And now we leave. Hello, Nira. We are at basically the end of this game. 93%.
There's a lot of money resting on this, Fox. Keep up the...
We're going back to Dinosaur Planet. Hours? This is the 5th stream. Each one's been, I think it's averaged 3 hours per stream, so it's like a 15-hour game-ish. It's not like a, it's a Zelda-like, but it's not as long as a Zelda game is.
Let's go, Fox.
I've tried to do 100%. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if I've missed a thing or two.
I have adjusted your flight path so that you will land at the top of the palace. As soon as you get there, head down inside to release the spirit. Pepper out. Fly through one gold ring to reach Dinosaur Planet.
Since when does Pepper control my flight path? That's silly. Yeah, I turned on turbo for these sections because there's no charge shot in this for some reason. Ooh, that was good. I kind of wish you didn't have to do this every time you went back and forth.
It did it, Fox! The force field is down!
Bring off the turbo because I got a little
Let me out!
short section here. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Nothing there. Yeah. Yeah, there is a delay. I think there's a longer delay between the YouTube version and the Twitch version. And now I need to figure out where exactly I go to drop the spirit off. Oh yeah, I'm pretty close to done with it. Not there. There, maybe? There's very little direction given to you in this game, outside of like the broader area you're sent to. Okay, this wasn't on before, so this is a new area that or an area that I wasn't able to access before, rather. Freezing. And there we go. The next game I'm going to be playing is probably StarFox Assault. I'm trying to decide either StarFox Assault or StarFox 64 Expert Mode. Either one I know is going to be challenge, but all right, I think there's technically one Krazoa spirit left. So if we look at the status screen, yeah, one Krazoa spirit left. I mean, I've gotten all the items. I don't necessarily know if I have all the upgrades.
Highlight an object and press the A button.
Yeah, I'm just not sure which at the moment. I'm thinking probably StarFox Assault. I'm trying to sort out controller stuff in the background of all this stuff. And like, I modded a third-party N64 controller so that there's like a mod kit that 8-Bit Do sells, and it lets you convert an N64 controller into a Bluetooth controller. Switch Online registers it as an N64 controller, and you can connect it to your PC and etc. I messed it up and need to do some soldering, but oh well. I mean, I play games that I either would have played anyway, or I feel like flow from what I was going to play, or like I'll have a game on Steam that I bought a while. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, part of it was like I've barely played any of the N64 games on the Switch, and I played the N64 as a kid. So like, I have some vague memories of what it was like to play the games using the original controller. And things like Star Fox 64, that game is made to use the N64 controller. So like you use Z to bank left or do a leftward barrel roll. And so on an N64 controller, it makes sense. I can pull the controller up. On an N64 controller like this, it makes sense because like Z is there, so you're holding it like that. You alone in the dark? Ah, yeah. I mean, you know, it's a rough lot whenever you like particular games. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. If you ever wanted your major assurance that this game was, let's say, rushed, this is it. This is the big thing that has you go, oh. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. Yeah, if there's anything that ever makes you go, wow, this game is rushed to shit, it is this.
I've been waiting for you, Fox McCloud. have returned the Spellstones, but the war is not over yet. Now you must face me.
So, this is General Scales, the big bad of the game. Other things to do. Oh, no worries, Nira. Big bad of the game. He's been built up since the opening scenes with Crystal, and we've encountered him throughout the story, and he's been the one who's caused all these problems on Dinosaur Planet. Now it's finally time for us to kick his ass.
Stop! Scales, you are no longer any use to me.
Who are you? I demand you show yourself.
I am the one you brought to Krazoa Palace.
Or not.
The Earthwalkers could see me, but you could not.
I don't understand.
No, I didn't think you would. Your desire for power overwhelmed you and blinded you to the truth inside. Now give Fox what he's looking for. Give him the final Krazoa spirit.
You will regret this.
It was in him all this time. But that voice, I recognize it from somewhere.
It's a shame they couldn't get Andross's voice actor from Star Fox 64 back for this. Maybe it would have been a little too on the nose, but... Okay, I haven't played this fight in a long ass time. I don't remember what it's going to be like. Okay, I don't have turbo on right now. Alright, here we go.
What's going on? You said this would save her. No! Wake up! Wake up!
Ah.
I am reborn, the mighty Krazoa god. Kill all those that stand before me.
We will never kneel to you! Give me that!
Hey, wait! Well, thanks for nothing. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be standing here at all.
My staff! You're back.
Alright, well. Clearly the spirits and shit are a problem. So let's go after it and good old-fashioned piece of machinery and shoot lasers at it. I will say this music theme playing right here, I enjoy it. Alright, and I just enabled turbo.
I've been looking forward to this day, to see you again, Fox McCloud.
Andross!
And now, to destroy the Lilac system!
Just completely out of nowhere.
Stop it!
Credit to them for making a new version of the theme from oh. Whoop. This is basically the theme of fighting Andross's brain in StarFox 64. Shit. Well. Ah. I would love a laser upgrade here. I don't understand this. I'm pressing the brake button and holding to one side, and it's just not doing anything. Hey, we got one hand down. Hey, I did it. I avoided it for once. Okay. Boss design's pretty good. Usually boost and spam barrel roll. Yeah. He got his hands back. Yeah, this. Ooh! Whee! Okay, yeah, I can't actually move here.
Hey, McCloud. Different time, different planet, and you still need Falco's help. It's good to see you, buddy.
Falco, you son of a bitch. God, what I wouldn't give to be able to use double or hyper lasers in this. My health is actually pretty low right now. Ooh, I'll definitely be taking this. Yeah, as Andros fights go, this isn't bad. It's the only R-wing fight in this game. So a couple more R-wing boss battles would have been nice. Almost there. But yeah, I've been using turbo this whole time, and I feel like they just expected you to be spamming the button, and I'm like, honestly, just, I find it crazy that you would, to be firing this fast, you would have to be using, you'd have to be really spamming that button, and it is kind of gross. GG. Oh man, you know what? That just made me realize StarFox Assault is the first Star Fox game that didn't have Andross as the final boss. That's absurd, actually. What the hell? I feel like I would have respected this more if Scales had jumped into a battleship that then was like mimicking the Andross fight. I really feel like you could have kept Scales as the final boss of this game. You didn't have to shoehorn Andross in as the final boss at all. And hey, you liberated the Sharp Claws as well from General Scales, I guess.
We did it, Fox!
Dinosaur Planet is saved!
Andross is defeated once again!
You all did a great job.
General Pepper here. Good work, StarFox team. I received a message from the King and Queen Earthwalker, thanking you for saving their world. Oh, and Tricky says hi. I was, however...
Dinosaur Planet is actually rather impressively built, considering how few of the inhabitants have thumbs.
It seems that
Or
Andross
hands.
discovered the ancient power of the Krazoa, and by trapping Crystal, with the ability to channel this power, he was able to use this energy to revive himself.
At least this time we'll see the last...
Okay, but how was he able to trap her and transfer this energy if he was not revived yet?
Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah!
We can finally repair the ship!
I shouldn't get upset at the story of a Star Fox game. I should not get upset at the story of a game that was turned into a Star Fox game. Ugh.
Hey guys, you don't mind if I hang with you again, do ya?
Sure, Falco. It's great to have you back.
The StarFox team is back together again!
Oh, Fox! I almost forgot! I received this message from Crystal.
Hi, Fox. I really appreciate what you did for me. I'm just so sorry we didn't get much of a chance to talk.
And time for the music to come back. The cringe music.
And that's to say thank you.
There it is.
Well, okay. I mean, sure, no problem.
You're not shy, are you, Fox?
My sensors indicate Fox's temperature is rising. Are you okay, Fox?
I'm gonna be just fine.
Oh, Fox, you poor fool. If only you knew. I'm gonna be just fine. I got the perfect response to that. Be right back. Okay. Fox says he's gonna be fine, huh? Let me see here. 2002. The guide came out in 2002. I think this game also came out in 2002. Little did he know, a mere 4 years later. Just 4 years. I know it's reversed, but just 4 years later. Oh, my goodness. I think Grant Kirkhope recorded this. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Man, they were really getting a lot of mileage out of their voice actors. Okay. As far as I'm aware, it's just the credits here. You don't get to see, I don't think there's any, like, final tally score or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Screen ratio. Widescreen is what I've been playing with. If you want to see what it's like on normal, there you go. Rumble feature, display credits. And there's a sepia tone graphics mode. That was one of the things I unlocked with the cheat tokens. And the sound test is one of the things you unlock with the cheat tokens as well. And you can unlock dinosaur language subtitles. So, there you go. That's StarFox Adventures. So if you go to load it, it's at 95%. I don't know if that last 5% is just Andros or what. I'm sure that could be missing some stuff, but it'd probably be things like maybe I missed a magic upgrade somewhere or something like that, because I'm pretty sure I got all the cheat tokens. So all right. I think I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I think rather than swapping to another game for like an hour, I think I'm just gonna call it today. And I'll decide soon if I want to play Assault next or 64 again on expert mode. I should probably do a test run of Assault with this controller, because like this is the Retro Fighters GameCube controller. I like the buttons and all that. The triggers kinda suck. And if I remember correctly, StarFox Assault actually does use the analog triggers at least a bit. It tended to, you could see it whenever I was playing the R-Wing stages. Like when I would try to tilt, it would end up doing a full barrel roll, which is supposed to happen at the full press of the trigger. So we'll just have to see. Okay. Oh. Highway Ride from Cyber Shadow plays at the end of my streams. Crimson, thank you for popping by. Nira, Fox Legends, appreciate y'all. I'm done with this game. I could see myself playing through the entire thing in sepia tone one time, but probably not for a while. It's about as I remember it. It's a good game, but it's not like the best game ever. It's not the best Star Fox game. Even if you ignore the genre shift for a moment, I don't think this is the best game in the Star Fox franchise. Right? Like, this is not anywhere near as good of a Zelda-like action adventure as Star Fox 64 is a shooter, or a rail shooter, arcade style rail shooter, right? So yeah, but it's still a good game. I don't think I'd want them to remake it. I think I'd prefer them to or rather, I wouldn't want them to like remaster it or re-release it as is. I think that it'd be cool to see them like remake the game in a substantial way. Maybe have an actual General Scales fight, for example. Expand on a few of the things, like, because a few, especially the later game areas, a lot of the later game areas are just very anemic. Like, the Walled City and Dragon Rock are so empty. So empty feeling compared to Cloud Runner Fortress and everything leading up to Dark Ice Mines. But anyway, once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time I stream, which will probably be Thursday or Friday in the coming week. Maybe sooner. I don't know. I do put little things up at least half an hour ahead of time for streams when I do stream, so there'll be some sort of YouTube reminder.